We are going live. Yeah, okay. All set. Hello from Chico, California, Greenbrae, California, Alpana from the Bay Area. Look at all the Californians in the house. Good morning. Yolanda from Lompoc, Manchester in the United Kingdom. I'll be in your part of the world this summer. Jackie from South Africa, Mexico City, Buenos Dias, Chicago in the house, Southern Oregon, Florida, Brampton, Canada, Whitehorse, Canada, Olympia, Vancouver. Look at all the Canadians coming into the house now. Belgium, Alberta, Santa Barbara, Australia, howdy down under, Montreal, Oregon, Illinois, Germany. Hello. And if you're here for the very first time, I want you to type in the number 1 so that we may know that it's your very first time here. If it's the 15th time, 15, 150, whatever that number is that you think that you've joined in here. So look at all these people. Suze, Amanda, Aloha, Sandy, Lisa, Jennifer, Marion, Barbara. Hema says many. Kate, many times as well. Yolanda, first time. Joe. Birgit, are you Turkish? The name sounds very Turkish to me. Eric, New Mexico. Melinda in the house many times. Robert's a regular. Yes. Okay, many times. So lots of regulars, some newcomers, first-timers. Very warm welcome, folks. So my name is Jay Chodagam. We're in here for a powerful... Vidya says, no, I'm really German. I think like, what is the percentage of Turkish people in Germany? It's like there's got to be a significant population because everybody that I've met in Germany has some relative, that either they've had at some point lived in Germany, etc. Anyway, so great. Now, is that name originally German? I'm curious. Anyway, so I'm getting too much into somebody's personal things, but it's always fun to see where my community comes from. Maryland, Georgia. So I'm here in the San Francisco Bay Area. For those of you as first-timers, it's beautiful and sunny springtime, and we are here gathering since the pandemic began. So here, I'm going to turn off this music on the background. It's just a welcome anthem. I like to play something that I heard during the week that I'm really been moved by, and I want to share that as the preamble at the opening for our Sunday morning Joy with Jay. So like I said, we've been gathering here since the pandemic began. So we're in about 5 years, 300 something sessions, some 10,000 people or more have come through this program. It's called Sunday Morning Joy with Jay and has been carefully crafted to make this your hour of power. It's your most powerful hour of the week. We try to combine a few different practices, and it's a step up we're going from chanting, helping to calm the brain, calm the body, using the vocal cords, using the art of mantra. We go into the second phase, which is the pranayama. It's altering breath to really calm the body, the brain, and the breath. And then once the body, the mind, the soul, everybody is in sync, all of this is in harmony, the heart is open, we go and dive deep and plant a seed of intentionality into the heart space. And that is the deep end of the pool. That is the meditation. Today we're going to be talking about feeling loneliness and the need for aloneness, and the contrast between the two and not getting the two confused. And one actually invigorates you and fills you. The other one makes you sad and depleted. So we're going to talk about that today. Okay, with that said, I just want to mention that for the next 45 minutes or so, my focus is one and only one thing, which is to make this the hour of power for you. And I will not be looking at the chat. I recommend you do not look at the chat. Don't feel pulled into this. In fact, for that matter, I suggest that you create the space around you. This is your sacred space. This is your hour of power. This is your Sunday morning. Here it's morning for me in California. It is like going to a church. It's a church of joy, and treat it as such. So that means if you have to turn off some devices which do not beep and bop, if it means closing a curtain, if it means taking a comfortable posture, getting an extra pillow, whatever that means. By the way, you could be doing this practice seated, lying down, or cross-legged on the floor. It doesn't matter. Whatever you do, I ask that you find an alignment between your head, your neck, and your spine. So let's see here. Heidi says, I'm sending you love from everyone from Southern Maine in the Wabanaki territory in the northeast of indigenous homelands of America. Thank you so much. Okay, so with that said, let's go ahead and start the practice. I'm going to play some gentle music that's going to form as the backdrop to this meditation. I just really hope this music actually chimes through the system here and you can actually hear it. So let's see. And if it doesn't, then so be it. What can I say? Do you hear anything? I don't. So there's something needs to be done here. So anyway, I'm not gonna. There's over 130 or 440 of you here, so I'm just going to go ahead and roll with the practice today. So, like I said today, what we're going to start with is chanting, and the chanting practice is going to be different energy centers. We're going to align that with the practice of reverberating or setting a tone to different energy centers in the body. And so, what we're going to do is we're going to take in some deep, comfortable breaths to prepare ourselves as we go into this chanting practice. Long, slow, deep breath in. And an even longer breath, exhale out. Another time, long, slow, deep breath in. And a deeper, longer exhale out through the mouth. In through the nostrils to the base of the abdomen, using your diaphragm to open up the abdomen. And then out through the mouth. Now, I want you to take in a deep breath into the base of your spine. Breathe into the part where your sit bones are. This is the Muladhara chakra. And then as you exhale, I want you to release it with the sound of Lam. Breathing now into the sacral chakra, a couple of finger spaces below your navel. This is the seat of satisfaction. Breathing into the sacral chakra, giving it what it needs, softening this area. And now, as you exhale, I want you to release it with the sound of Vam. Breathing now into the solar plexus, just below where the ribcage ends and the soft tissue begins. This is your seat of confidence. Breathing into this area, giving it what it needs. And as you exhale, I want you to release it with the sound of Ram. Now, breathing into your heart center, Anahata Chakra, the seat of the love that you are. Breathing into the heart space, giving it what it needs, softening this area. And as you exhale, I want you to release it with the sound of yum. Yeah. Now, breathing into your throat chakra, Vishuddha, the seat of self-expression. Let your voice be heard, soften this area, give it what it needs, nurture it. And as you exhale, I want you to release it with the sound of hum. Now, breathing into the region of the third eye, Ajna chakra, somewhere below the brain, behind your eyes and between your ears. This is the seat of wisdom. Breathing into this area, giving it what it needs, nurturing it. And as you exhale this time, I want you to release it to the sound of sham. Now, breathing into the tippy top of the head, the crown chakra, Sahasrara, this portal to the divine. Inhaling, softening, giving this area what it needs. And as you exhale, let's release it with this primordial sound of the universe. Om. Now, dropping this practice and going into regular breathing. And notice how this simple practice has activated the cells in your entire body. The trillions of cells are reverberating, alive. Now, as we segue into the second phase of Sunday Morning Joy with Jay, we're going to go into the practice known as Bandha Pranayama. This is a 3-phase breathing exercise. The first part is going to be breathing in and out through the nostrils for a count of 30 counts, and that's called the bow breathing. After 30 rounds of bow breathing, we're going to go ahead and exhale and hold with empty lungs for 30 seconds first, 60 seconds second, 90 for the final round. We're going to cap out each round by inhaling and holding for 15 seconds. These 3 incrementally grow in time, and I'll do the counting, you just do the breathing. Okay, let's begin. In through the nostrils, out through the nostrils, go with the flow. 30 rounds of bow breathing. In with relaxation, out with stress. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale and hold. 30 seconds, you can totally do this. Drop into the rhythm of your heartbeat.
Can you feel your blood pulsating throughout your body? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 15 seconds, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, let go. Full cycle of breath in and out as we prepare for the second round of this Bandha Pranayama practice. We'll begin again with 30 rounds of bow breathing. In through the nostrils, out through the nostrils. Go with the flow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale and hold 60 seconds. You can totally do this. Ask yourself, what am I extremely grateful for in my life right now? So many blessings in our lives. Can I make a list of at least 5 things that I'm extremely grateful for in my life right now? We're almost there, folks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 15 seconds, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, let go. A full cycle of breath in and out as we prepare for the third and the final round of this Bandha Pranayama practice. All right, let's begin with 30 rounds of bow breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale and hold. 90 seconds. You can do it. Believe in yourself. Your brain will make you believe otherwise. But trust the group, trust the practice, trust in yourself. And I want you to notice the sensations in the soles of your feet, all the way from the tips of the toes to the heels. Bringing that sensations, noticing the feelings in your calf muscles, in your shins, around your kneecaps. in your thighs, quadriceps, the hamstrings, and in your buttocks, the heaviest muscle mass in your body, and in your back, starting from the lower back up through the middle of your back to the shoulder blades, around your shoulders. And now from the tips of your fingers, feeling the sensations in your palms, in your wrists, the forearms, the upper arms. We're almost there, folks. Now through the entire abdomen, the front, the back of the head, the top of the head, and your face. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 15 seconds, hold. Final stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, let go. Full cycle of breath in and out as we reintegrate with normal breathing. And then as you do so, I want you to notice the sensations and see the effect that this practice has had on your entire body. Notice the ease of your breath, the slower pace of thoughts in your mind, and the lightness you may be feeling in your entire body. This is the power of pranayama, the art of cultivating life energy. Now, with our mind, body, and breath aligned and slowed down, let us dive deep into the heart space and sow the seed of intentionality today on moving from loneliness to loving presence. They say if you talk to yourself, you're not lonely unless you're losing arguments. The irony of modern solitude: we are more connected than ever and yet have never felt so alone. So I welcome you to this practice where it's not just a meditation, it's a journey from loneliness to loving presence. So let's begin. In the stillness of the room, in the hush of early light, let us turn within to reclaim our truest sight. Not the gaze that scans the crowd for validation or reply, but the inner eye that softly asks, "Who am I?" When silence feels heavy and no one is near, pause and ask gently, "What is it I fear?" Is it the echo? Is it the space? The lack of sound? Or is it the absence of love I have not yet found? Some live alone with joy, their souls at rest, while others in crowds still feel unblessed. Loneliness isn't just the lack of face to see, it's the forgetting of our own inner grace. So breathe, dear one, not through the lungs, but through awareness. Feel the heart, that deeper pulse, not seeking to get, but simply to be. In this presence, there's no need to escape, no one to impress, nothing to prove. Just a being, becoming again what it never stopped being. That is love. Ask yourself, am I alone or lonely? We'll explore 4 characters now. There's the monkish character, a monk who prefers solitude and resists interaction. And there's one that is cool and contained. They are at peace with both aloneness and company. And there is the yo-yo that oscillates between needing people and needing space. And finally, there is the addicted dependent that's uncomfortable without constant stimulation. Which one of these are you mostly? And what if I said underneath it all, the problem was not about being alone, but perhaps being uncomfortable with yourself when alone? I want you to pause and reflect on this. Loneliness is not cured by company. It is only healed by presence. Presence, your presence with yourself. And why do we grow attached? Because we mistake love for security. We are taught from birth to look outward for safety, to find someone, something, some place to fill the void. But look within, and you'll see that void was shaped not by absence, but by forgetting your original wholeness. In the early years, we absorbed fear, anxiety, even anger. We created defense strategies and called them personality. We built layers over our light and then wondered why we couldn't find it anymore. There's nothing wrong with relationships, but when that being social, when that dependency grows, so does fear. Dependency on others for identity, for validation, for worth. And that brings with it the shadow of insecurity. Why? Because all that is external changes. People, moods, circumstances, they ebb and flow. But the inner self, the one who is aware, can remain constant. The soul is not lonely, it is full, it is vast, it is love in its purest form. Love is not romance. The love I'm talking about is not desire. Love is not expectation. Love is your nature. And when you express it through kindness, giving, presence, you feel whole. When you give without needing, when you care without fearing, when you love without clinging, you return to your true state. You become secure in yourself. Love is not something that you receive, it is something you remember that you are. Think of a moment when you gave to someone unconditionally, perhaps a child, a stranger, a friend in need. How did it feel? Was there a quiet joy, a freedom, a glimpse of your own soul? This is loving presence. This is the antidote to loneliness. This is the way home. Now, as I speak some affirmations, I want you to repeat them either silently or softly aloud and let it resonate with your entire being. I am whole as I am. I am not alone. I am with myself. My presence is my power. Love is not something that I need. Love is something that I am. I release dependency and welcome connection. I give without expectation and I receive with grace. My security arises from within me. I am a being of love and I live from that truth. Breathe in these truths. Let them settle deep in the heart space. Let them bloom. want you to gently place your awareness in your heart space and ask yourself this question. What does love mean to me when I am alone? What does love mean to me when I am alone? I want you to please bring your palms together in your prayer position at your heart center, Anjani Mudra. And as we wrap this practice, I want you to please rub your palms, kindling the chi, the life force. The palms are at a energy center. They're a vortex of energy. And as you rub your palms, you activate this energy, the chi. And when you feel a nice warm ball of energy welled up between your palms, I want you to cup your eyes, one with each palm, and bless yourself. I'm lucky. I'm truly blessed. I'm very fortunate. I attract great people. I attract amazing ideas. I attract great opportunities. I welcome wealth into my life. I'm guided by love. I give everywhere I go, even if it's only a smile. My abundance overflows to those around me. I love my life. I am the M in magic. I'm unstoppable. I welcome wealth into my life at the intersection of light and matter. I welcome wealth into my life as life-giving life and life-sustaining life. I welcome wealth into my life as a manifestation of truth, goodness, and beauty in this world. Now, so gently, please bring your palms back together at prayer position at your heart center. Taking a tiny bow of your chin towards your heart space, let's express gratitude for what we have received. I thank you for joining me in this practice today. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And ever so gently drop your palms and ever so gently open your eyes and ask yourself this question. What has this practice done for me? And if you could summarize what this practice has done for you in one word, what would that be? I invite you to go ahead and drop that one word in the chat. So I'm seeing gratitude, calming, peace, calmness, gratitude, renewal, fulfilled, ornament, connection, filled love, renewal, divine love, calming love, peaceful love, reminder, opening, lighter, peace, awareness of my restlessness, which is also good, contentment, opening, amazing, grounded, relaxed, accepting, arrived, love and peace, joy, empowered, remembering, deep love, released, rejuvenated, sight, illuminated, love, remembering, warmth, self kindness, and the list goes on. Take a pat on your back, dear ones. This is what you get for showing up for yourself. Amongst all the competing distractions and pulls that you have in your life, you chose to grab your hand, put it on your heart, and say, this is what truly matters. And it all starts from here, it starts from within. And I can only pour from what's in the teacup. So this is the time for replenishing, refilling, rejuvenating yourself. So well done. I invite you to now to open it up for any questions, any things that you want to ask about. Amazing. Thank you so much for this moment. Acceptance, the timing of this life is no coincidence. Absolutely never. So we're about some 300 and something people that have been together since the beginning of the pandemic. We have a WhatsApp group called the Soul Tribe. And it is always that way, that when there is something that's shared here or on the group, on the lives, or on the daily, I send some inspirations there. It resonates with everybody because we're all supporting each other in walking each other home. We're all kindred spirits, and this is how the universe brings us together and helps us to stay together. We're not otherwise. If you look at the demographic of people, there's geographically, literally around the world, nothing else except this vibration, except for the frequency of love that connects us as the soul tribe. I thank you all. Some of you are making donations here. I appreciate it. You do it without even me asking. Jay, what is the poem that you read at the beginning? Susan, it is not, it's not like a poem it is some inspiration based on the theme. So the recording is going to be available for you. No, it's not something that I read from somewhere. It is something that I came up with based on this theme. Lisa says, will you please repeat the 4 types of loneliness? My dog bark. Right. Again, Lisa, for the benefit of everybody here, in the interest of time, I have this, remember, since the last few months I've been recording. After doing hundreds and hundreds of sessions without recording it, I've come back to recording it. They'll all be available on my YouTube channel for you to go revisit. And I think many of you know where that is. I will be posting that on my WhatsApp group as soon as my assistant, she does a little bit of tweaking and puts a little thumbnail, etc. After that. So typically by Monday, I have this available and I share it in my Soul Tribe. Sophie, next return Sunday, standard time. Okay, perfect. Was beautiful. Thank you. Yes, you're welcome. How do I get into the WhatsApp group? Okay, I'm going to share my number. You have to send me a message with your name and which part of the world you come from, and I'll add you to my WhatsApp group. Are you ready? Here we go. +1 415 860 7879. So that's my WhatsApp number. Go ahead and send me a message, and then I will add you to that. So Patricia says, thank you so much. Absolutely amazing. So much love and light and gratitude. Blessings to everyone. Oh, by the way, I host an in-person dinner every other month. I used to do it every month, but now I'm so busy with other activities. It's called a Heartful Dinner Conversation. So those of you here in Northern California, I welcome you to consider sending me a message about the Heartful Dinner Conversation. It's Thursday, May 22nd. Half of the seats are full. It's only a gathering, a very intimate gathering, about 12 people. And I have an amazing vegan chef who comes in from Marin to make this thing. And we've been doing this event since, 4 years. Every single one has been sold out. So May 22nd, Thursday, 6 to 8:30 p.m. Hit me up. I'll send you the link to it. Do you have a Signal group? Heidi, no. WhatsApp, that's enough. There's too many groups. I'm on Facebook, and then I have this group on Inside Timer itself. I think there's like 1,300 of you. And once in a while, there are some people who ask me questions, this and that. But the group on
The Inside Timer is called, I believe, it's called Joyful Living. That doesn't, it's not very active, but I think between these Facebook group, the WhatsApp group, WhatsApp is my number one. I think that's the one I'm most sort of active on, the Facebook, and then you've got the Joyful Living on Inside Timer. That's plenty of groups to go with. Follow me on Instagram. It's Awakened Spirit. That's my hashtag. What's the number again, please? Louis says. Okay, here we go. One more time. Can somebody type it out so that way folks who miss it? +1 415 +1 for America, 415 for California, for San Francisco, 860-7879. Yeah. So yeah, so go ahead and hit me up, and then I shall see you all again. Same time, same place. Like I said, all of this information is going to be available for you to revisit. It's being recorded right now, and I will make it available to you soon after this. And yeah, so all of your questions about revisiting, you can go ahead and do it at your own pace and as many times as you want. From the bottom of my heart, I wish you all have an amazing week. Go shine your light. You have been replenished, you've been rejuvenated, you've been recentered. Go ahead and share that love, share that light with your lovely near and dear ones, the community, your workplaces, however you engage the rest of this week. And I'll see you all again, same time, same place next week. Until then, be well. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.